My name is Michaela, also known as Michaela the Great, also known as Mzilla, and we're live from Servium Girls Academy, and I'm here to interview one of the #1 8th grade prospects in the country, Amoree Anderson. Amoree, tell me who you are.
My name is Amoree Anderson. I play basketball. I'm funny, outstanding. I'm an 11 person. I like to make new friends.
Okay. What would you say makes you outstanding?
I'm just different. I don't follow people. I just think I'm a leader in many ways.
I like that. What made you want to become an outstanding basketball player?
My dad.
Tell me why.
Because that's how he played. I just like it. It's fun. It seems active, competitive.
Okay, so how has your dad's support helped you become the best player that you can be at this age?
Good. He pushes me to do the best I can do in many ways, school and basketball.
Okay. When did you decide that you wanted to pursue basketball full time, which is even outside of just playing in school, but like really full, you nationally ranked. So tell me the thought process in your decision making when it became time to really decide like, hey, I want to do this. I want to play basketball.
It really wasn't really a thought. It was just, I just wanted to do it.
It was natural?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, where you are in your career, being so young and being so great, how do you keep yourself motivated?
Positive self-talk. Stay focused, stay on the grind, and just worry about myself.
Okay. And when people are telling you, oh my God, Amoree, you're so great, you're so great, you're so great. How do you, I know you said positive self-talk, but how do you keep yourself grounded to where you have that discipline to keep going as if you just started?
Just look at everybody as the same.
Tell me about that.
Everybody's at different levels, but in my head, I think I'm the best player.
I like that, I like that, I like that. Okay, in your mind, you think you're the best, because you are. How do you feel about the impact of girls basketball now? You have people like Flau'jae, Angel Reese, kind of making groundbreaking moves when it comes to girls basketball. How has that changed the way you play or how you show up or just influenced you?
It showed me that people underrate girls basketball. So it pushed me to do better. Like, people pay attention to boys basketball, and girls is actually better.
Okay, I like that, okay. So, why do you think that girls basketball is so underrated?
I really don't know. I think it's just because, like, everybody think boys are stronger, faster. And when it comes to girls, they're actually more skilled and competitive.
Right. I agree. I would actually agree. And in the future, even though there's a lot of changes being made in the girls' league and you guys are getting more notoriety and more shine, what would you like to see change? Give me 3 things you would like to see change.
The population, how much they get paid, and then the sisterhood.
Talk about the sisterhood part. I like that.
A lot of people, they just stay close to their teammates. They don't really get close to other people and other teammates.
So, Amoree, tell me how this season is going so far for you.
This season is going good. It's competitive.
Okay.
It's kind of easy, too, at the same time.
Competitive and easy. Tell me about that.
Competitive is because, like, for school ball, I'm the only one that has, like, the most skilled. Everybody on my team, they're not as skilled as me. So it's just, like, hard to, like, it's really hard to win. But it's easy. But it's easy because of teamwork.
So, with that being said, being more skilled than everybody else on your team, does your teammates ever help you?
Yes.
Okay.
In a lot of ways. When I'm down, missing shots, they uplift me. They can make shots when I need them to.
Okay, so What are you doing differently this season that you didn't do your previous years?
I feel like teamwork, talking, communication for real.
Talking, communication. Talk about how you got better with that, because I like that you said that, because communication plays a big part in everything.
This year, like talking more, telling them where I need them to be at on the court, telling them how much I need them. Last year I really was inside because I had some on my team that was the same skill as me, so it was just like it was a little bit easier.
Because you're in 8th grade now, so
yeah,
you like the big dog.
Yeah.
Okay. So I like that you said that, because you're being more of a leader this time around. Do you have any advice for your teammates that you would give them for the rest of the season? Like, while we're just talking about this right now?
To always play hard, to think everybody's like everybody. Nobody's better than nobody. Nobody's less better than nobody. Everybody got the same skill.
Right. And what would you tell yourself?
To stay humble and just play hard.
Have you ever dealt with comparisons or feeling like that you weren't the best?
No.
All right, Amoree, I know you talked about your dad being your biggest supporter. You talked about playing basketball because of your dad, and your dad motivating you the most. Dad, introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? My name is Mark Williams. I am Amoree's father.
All right, Uncle Mark, tell me, what is it like having such an amazing daughter that plays this sport and plays this sport so well?
Oh man, it's great because like it's kind of like a thing where like my dad played, I played. Now my daughter's playing. You know what I mean, so it's just good. Yeah, right. Yep. Continue legacy and taking it, a step further than what we took it. So it's good to see. You know what I mean, because it's not all the time. It's not about who starts and how you start, but it's about who finishes. And like my dad, I'm sure he wanted to make it to the pros. I wanted to make it to the pros, but sometimes it's all about just the next generation. You don't make it, where you messed up, where I went wrong, and now we're just trying to, push her to go the right direction.
I like that. Tell me, what is off season like for Amoree?
Off season is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We might be running, conditioning, getting shots up. Then like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, we getting up, we working out, trying to get in the swimming pool, things like that. So she's definitely putting a lot of work in.
What do you want her to always remember while doing this?
I just want her to always remember to have fun, smile, enjoy the process. You can't do it forever. So while you can do it, do it, give it 100%. And do it for a lot of young kids and young girls that can't do it because of, whatever reason. So you do it for them too.
How do you feel about the surge of amazing girl basketball players? How do you feel about just the recent notoriety of women's basketball and how women's basketball is just getting more shine, where it should be as far as shine?
Right. I mean, I love it because, women are finally getting their just due. And, which they should have been. But we're great. We're definitely glad the time is here. And they get what they deserve, if you ask me.
Amoree, tell me how it is for you balancing academics and playing basketball full time.
I feel like it's easy for me because I'm dedicated and I really care about work more than basketball. Without work, I can't get to where I want to get for basketball. I can't be able to sign contracts without being able to how to read.
Right.
So in the classroom, I just like to get all A's. I've been getting all A's since I started school.
Good job. And was it ever hard for you? Like even your previous years balancing? Do you have people that are kind of on you about your grades?
Yes, my coaches, my dad.
Okay. And what is that process like? Do you have a routine when it comes to your schoolwork?
Usually,
you have a routine for how you practice and how you play basketball and all that stuff, but tell me about your routine.
Usually after school, I try to get my homework done, or I try to get work done in school. And then like just right after that, after I get the homework done, then I go probably work out for like 2 to 3 hours.
Okay. What advice would you give to people that don't know how to balance it?
Time management, be able to if you're struggling in a school, take a break off the sport and then do your work, get help from your teachers, then go back to the sport.
Okay. Have you ever had to take any breaks?
No.
Okay. Would you say you're a fast learner?
Yes.
Okay. So for people that are slow learners, would you say the time management thing plays a big part, or would you say that you have to really take the time to do things differently? Because I know it comes easy for you, but for people that it doesn't come easy to, because I know a lot of people that play sports and they have 1.2 GPAs. How would you tell that person to get their act together when it comes to academics versus playing sports?
Be dedicated to it. If you need help, speak up. Don't be scared to speak up and ask for help.
What's your favorite subjects, Maury?
Probably math and probably social studies.
Have you ever thought about in the future, while you're still a ball player, like even when you're going to college or just even in high school, pursuing anything else?
Probably be an entrepreneur.
Ooh, business. I like that. Tell me more.
I want to have my own clothing brand. I want to be in real estate too.
Okay. Have you started doing any research about any of it?
Not really, but I know people that has their own clothing brand at this moment. My cousin, my uncle. So if I ever want to start now, I can just ask them.
Okay. Did they influence you to want to start one?
Yes, babe.
Okay. If you had a name, what would you call it?
I haven't thought about it yet. I don't know yet.
Okay. Cool. And then with real estate, would you want to sell properties? Would you just want to flip properties? Like, have you thought that far into it?
Probably really selling.
Okay. I can see you selling them. Since we're on the topic of academics and you are in 8th grade, tell me about the process of deciding to the school you're going to go to next level.
The thought about which high school I want to go to is which one's going to prepare me for college and which one is going to hold me accountable for my grades and not just worry about sports.
Ooh, I like that answer. I really like that answer. And I'm glad that you're thinking that far. And the accountability piece too, because there's a lot of athletes. And even when you talk about just being a female athlete, because we hold ourselves more accountable a lot as females, but I see a lot in just sports in general, male and female, a lot of schools and just a lot of places now, while we're not in college, they don't hold a lot of players accountable, especially with academics and making sure that they're good students before sports. Everybody's kind of just worried about making the best players and having schools with the best players and not really getting them academically prepared. So I'm glad that you're thinking about that, and I'm glad that you said making sure that the school holds you accountable. Yeah, man. Maury, you just had a very viral post on Instagram with social media playing a part in a lot of athletes' come up and your come up. How do you plan on branding and marketing yourself in the future?
By staying in the books, sticking to basketball, being approachable.
Okay. So being approachable in what ways?
Looks, how I act towards other people.
So do you feel like that you're going to be able to be that role model for other young girl athletes or just young athletes in general?
Yes.
Okay. In what ways?
A lot of ways, by being outstanding, by leading by example.
Okay. And they're going to be the one they look up to. So with all that being said, what advice would you give to people that are in your position, young girl athletes, and just any basketball player that's in 8th grade right now?
Stay focused, don't get distracted.
Okay.
Don't let nobody bring you down, and stay dedicated to the sport.
I like that. What are some shout outs that you would like to give? Anybody you want to shout out?
My brothers, sisters, my aunt, especially my aunt Keisha, and my dad and my mom.
With that being said, this concludes another episode of the Great Podcast featuring
Amoree Anderson.
Thank you, Amoree.